Hello and welcome to this race at Ashway Park in the Roblox World Endurance Championship. So we have the 6 cars lined up on the grid behind the safety car. So first on the grid we have Aston Martin Racing, not at League Golf Racing Team. Aston Martin Racing on pole by 2/10. Then we have DAMS driven by Nodjon. Sorry, just to let you know, Sam Stemo is driving Aston Martin Racing. Then third, who was 2/10 behind Nodjon in the DAMS, is Lotus 128 in the Lotus GP car. Then a further 4/10 back was TRT, driven by Lepo 100 for the first stint. Fifth was Nocturne, being driven by ZZZ55666 Mugen. And last is the Lucasade Racing Team, driven by Army Guy 88 for this first stint. It was Mr. 33 who was qualifying. Okay, so the formation lap will begin. This is a 30-minute race. So the safety car pulls off and the cars behind pull away from the field. This is the second round of the Roblox World Endurance Championship. As I said in the pre-race show, Elfernandez is not able to commentate or official on this race, sadly. So I am covering for him. I am also the safety car driver, if you didn't know. Oops. Okay, so the race will begin when the leader crosses the line. Safety car now backing up the pack, as we got a few cars there just at the back, including Army Guy in the Lucasade Racing Team, who's quite far behind. Safety car having to really back up the pack now because of that. And go, go, go! And green is called, and the race will start now. Okay. So there it is, the Aston Martin Racing leading the way ahead of DAMS, Lotus GP, TRT, Nocturne, and Lucasade Racing going quite wide at turn 1. Oh, we got car wide. That's TRT there, going wide at the start chicane, actually losing time, did have to cut. And Nocturne also cutting. And there's a warning there for the Nocturne team. Oh, there's contact, and there's a crash. Bit of contact, and he rightfully gives the place back. We got Lucasade Racing off. Don't know what happened there. Just seemed like he braked too late into the hairpin. So we got a warning for the Nocturne for cutting here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 5, I'd say. Turn 5, maybe in class of turn 9. So, Aston Martin Racing trying to build a lead. Then we got the DAMS, Lotus GP. This is lap 2. And a slight cut there, but he's lost quite a bit of time. And TRT wide. TRT loses time, and he's lost a position to Nocturne. He just went wide, ended up actually stopping due to the grass, trying to get the car back onto track. Well, whoa. Okay, so nearly 2 minutes gone in this race. There will be time elements to this race. Of course, it is a 24-hour race, time-scaled. So during the race, it will end up becoming quite dark. We got a car again. Lucasade Racing off. So at the front, and actually, yeah, we got the top 3 pulling away. Nocturne can't seem to close in. And also, Aston Martin Racing just can't seem to get away. And DAMS has really closed in there on that lap. On lap 3, that is. And then we got Lotus GP trying to keep with that group. Oh god. And Trip Racing Team have lost quite a bit of time after that spin. Lucasade Racing starting to get into a rhythm then, after a few mistakes in the opening couple of laps. Into the chicane. The top 3 go. And it's very tight. All over the curbs, the top 2 were. Lotus GP not only hitting the curbs as much, and Nocturne there Actually, one of the first ever cars I've ever seen around the circuit actually hitting the first curb. And when when he was catching the top three, but not anymore, he went wide. So 3 minutes have nearly passed in this race. Oh, we got a pit! We have got a pit! It's Lotus. Yeah, and Lotus, he won't be doing a driver swap because his teammate, God of One Racer, is not here to participate. And elfernandez has just joined me. elfernandez has joined me. He's now going to be officialing. Now, I'm not sure if you will be able to hear Ali, and I'm not sure if he is recording his own voice. But we got 2 more pit stops. It's Aston Martin Racing and DAMS. And will this be a driver swap for DAMS? No, it won't, because they do not have their other driver. Oh, okay. So the team that are first is Nocturne, but they have not pitted. Driver of that car is actually moving at the moment.
Someone's spinning in the pit lane. Someone has spun it. That's Lucasade Racing.
Oh, was that TRT? Was that TRT spinning?
That's Lucasade Racing in the pit lane that is spun.
And Lucas, they'd have just lost a lot of time there in the pits. Looked like they might have spun. And Mr. 33 takes over the car from Army. I made a lot of mistakes in the opening few laps, and they are now very far behind. So the drivers in second, third, and fourth have all pitted, and they're still all very close together. Nocturne has not pitted, and still won't pit. So nearly 5 minutes of this race has been completed, and it is starting to get darker now.
It's just gone a bit dark here.
The sun.
I'm commentating too. If you can hear badly, I've got an idea for the video, so just continue filming and continue. Yeah.
And Aston Martin Racing's gone wide. And Dams on the inside, and they've overtaken. Great overtake there. Bit of contact, but nothing wrong.
That was a good move by. I think, is that Nonjon in the
Yes. Actually, yes, it will be. Nonjon is in the car because Fuzzy Finger's not
because he has some difficulties of getting in.
Yep. But yeah, just Aston Martin Racing went wide at turn 1. Some Steamo in the car. And just a nightmare for the Aston Martin Racing, and that was a very opportunistic move by Dan, and it has paid off.
Nocturne are getting quite a good lead here.
Yes they are. They haven't pitted so far, and due to all that overtaking going on at the front, they have produced a lead. We also have a big battle here for 5th between TRT and Lucasade. TRT have lost a lot of time, probably because Mr. 33 is catching them up. Mr. 33 is a quick racer,
just doesn't have the car normally,
and he's quicker.
Really. Mr.
And it's quicker than the driver in TRT, which seems to be Lepe 100, if I'm very much mistaken. Oh, and he's gone wide.
Yeah, he's gone wide at turn 1, which is like it's like Turkey's turn 8 here, pretty much.
Oh, and now look who is being dragged in. The Aston Martin Racing car has been dragged in by Lotus GP, and
Golf Aston Martin, whatever you want to call it, is under threat. He's still not losing sight of the Dams car, but it's very much. Oh, the Lotus has gone wide. Lotus has gone wide at turn 1.
Very wide. He's lost.
Oh, a little bit of a warning there for Lotus. Meanwhile, Nocturne are just having this advantage now.
So there are 2 warnings that have been produced so far. Nocturne had a warning near the start of the race, just a small cut, and then Lotus GP getting a cut. And look. Aston Martin Racing has closed in, and just as they start to close in, the night begins to fall.
Yes, it's now evening here in New Zealand for the 24
as the shadows
hours
of the spectators. So the shadows of the spectators completely explode the track. Nocturne seem to be going at the same pace as the rest. And where is the battle for 5th? Oh, big crash! Is this a crash? Oh, that's a safety car.
Where's the crash?
That is a safety car. Big crash. And it was at the final corner.
If it's anything now, it'd be a good time for Nocturne to pit. Because, and they do so straight away.
So what happened there in the crash between TRT and Lucas? Just the final corner contact.
Oh, look, Golf, the Aston Martin, and so is Lotus. They all both make the second
So they're all pitting. They're all pitting. And Dams,
Oh
Dams
look,
isn't
and
pitting,
the
and
Aston
Dams
Martin
is stuck
car's
behind the post.
impeded, or the other way around here. But the Nocturne has just stopped Sam Stemo pitting in his box, and he actually pitted in the middle of the pit lane.
Oh my god, big news! Big news! Look, Nocturne in second. So Nocturne have just gained 2 positions and are right behind Dams.
Dams are yet to pit though, so
well, Dams pitted near the start of the
not
race,
for their second
along
stop
with the
by
others.
the looks of things. I think the the guys behind did at least 2 stops. I think. I don't know. I haven't been here for very long. Is this everyone's first stop then?
Right. So just have a quick rundown of the pit stops. Dams have pitted once. Nocturne have pitted once. Lotus GP and Aston Martin Racing have pitted once. Safety car still out.
One more lap as we.
Oh, and Dams
now
are pitting. So Nocturne takes
again.
the lead.
So actually, this has paid off majorly for them.
And actually, it's also paid off a bit for Aston Martin Racing. Oh, and this has been terrible news for Dams.
They are now last.
So
because both Lucasade and TRT have actually done their pit stops.
Well, yeah, all teams except for Nocturne have pitted.
Oh, and there we go. There's some confusion in the safety car, and Dams are actually in front of TRT, so they are not last.
Well, that was a very quick pit stop there from Dams.
That was just a very well driver change actually. But yeah, wow, that's very interesting. And TRT has stopped on track, and
no,
well, they have stopped on track, but something. Here we go. Safety car should be in this lap.
So yeah, just a little rundown of that incident which actually caused a safety car. It was between TRT and Lucasade just at the final corner. Made contact, and then both of them went spinning through the final corner, hitting the walls on both sides of the track.
Safety car will be in. It's not green
peels
yet.
Off.
It's not
into the pit.
Not green yet. They shouldn't be full throttling it. Now it's green. As the safety car officially comes into the pit lane. And TRT pit.
9 minutes.
TRT pit. They're going to be held up by the safety car. Oh no! And he just overtake. Oh no! What's going on here? Oh dear.
Okay, so there are 21 minutes to go in this race.
It is mental.
And look at that! It's really getting dark. You can see the stars at night.
Yeah, it is now
along the green grass
in New Zealand, and Nocturne doing a spectacular job at the front by in front of Aston Martin Racing, who did win at Baltimore. So this is actually quite important. Lotus Racing, they really do need the win after what was their big muck up in Baltimore.
Yeah,
that was a massive
skilled F1 racer there at Baltimore.
Meanwhile,
on the,
TRT
I think it was the penultimate lap.
TRT have actually pitted twice, so this is why they're so far behind, because they pitted on the last lap of the safety car.
Oh!
And there's Dams on the inside of the Lucasade Racing.
Dams contact.
He's contact, but that's nothing to be really.
that was quite a stupid move.
And
to
he's
be fair,
he
just lost the rear
end.
He hit the curb too much.
So yeah, that's how it is. As Nocturne take the second to last corner, ready for another lap here at at Ashway Park here in New Zealand. No technical problems by the looks of things. Mind you, Lucasade Racing have hit Lotus. And Dams on the outside. Oh my god, Lotus are having technical problems here. And they've got both wide. And 3 of them have gone wide.
They're all off.
They're all off the track. Meanwhile, Aston Martin Racing are on the back of Nocturne and trying to make a... And the only team in this that's not doing anything is TRT. And Nocturne cut. Nocturne cut the second part of that chicane, and so does Lotus slightly. But
oh my god! And TRT just went right off the track.
And now we're seeing some more problems with the Lotus by the looks of things. But it seems to be okay now. I think it's resolved. Everyone now respectively in their place. I think Dams did overtake the Lucasade Racing team, but he's now back behind and quite fair bit now.
So absolute mayhem there. Lucasade are now 4th. Don't know how. Oh, and look at that. Is that Nocturne going wide? Yes, it is. Aston Martin Racing just can't seem to capitalise though. Where Nocturne made the mistake.
Mental stuff.
So now let's have a look at our action cameras. So now into the final sector. Oh, and is that cut for dams?
Yeah, he did cut the triple chicane, as we call it.
So there is now warnings for dams. Lotus GP. No, wait. Yes, and Nocturne. Oh, and there seems to be a gearbox problem with the Lotus GP car. And Lucasade very wide there at turn 1. That's not the first time he's gone wide. We saw Lucasade Racing go wide in quali.
They're all now bunching up now, even with their little technical gearbox problem. It doesn't look like Lotus is letting them out of their sights by the looks of things. I mean, for sure, this gearbox problem will cause a little bit more havoc, but you know, they seem to be coping very well. And look how they've actually closed in on the back of Aston Martin Racing.
And our action cameras just showed the TRT going wide. TRT on its own, of course, because it went wide.
And here we go. There's going into there was actually a new part of the chicane actually built for this, because the fast chicane was just too dangerous for the drivers, as you could imagine. Look how fast it is.
Yeah, so here is the chicane. So the previous chicane was this sort of full throttle layout, so you can see the cars very close together. But now at the exit of turn 1, there's this little left kink, which the TRT is just going through, and then it's a much tighter chicane, as TRT proved how hard that chicane is by going wide.
And even with their technical problems, Lotus are doing very well in third as they go wide into turn 1. I think that's just having the ace car just being too light. And the Dams driver... Nocturne have gone wide, and they've actually mucked up that. And well, now it's a three-man battle for the lead. It could be 4 by the looks of things, and 5 if Dams can do anything about it. As they're now approaching the TRT, which is so lonely in last place there.
No, the TRT seems far enough away. Anyway, 15 minutes. 16 minutes are left.
Yep. 16 minutes of this race left. No one has done their second pit stop, I believe.
No. All teams except for Nocturne have done their second pit stop.
And TRT has also done 2 pit stops.
No. Nocturne are the only team not to do 2 pit stops.
Oh, right. Everyone's done it then. Oh, okay. So everyone's done 2 pit stops then. Oh, and TRT get it wrong
except for Nocturne
in the final hairpin, and they're pitting again.
Pitting.
So that's a third pit stop.
TRT are pitting for the...
That's a third one.
So Nocturne need to pit, and Ali, to be fair...
Oh, they're retiring.
Barrow.
They're retiring. They're back in the garage, and they're out by the looks of things.
And that is a sad end for the TRT Trip Racing team. Meanwhile, with the Nocturne team, they've done 1 pit stop, and their second driver, Monty Max, has yet to drive the car.
No, Monty Max is currently in the car. I think you'll find.
That's what I meant. So, with 15 minutes to go, Nocturne need to pit one more time, because they've only done... No, they haven't. They've only done 1 pit stop, and that was when they swapped. So, even though they gained the advantage in the safety car period... they've
gone wide, and they go pit, and there's a massive...
And they're gonna drop down to 5th.
Yeah, but this is Mugen in the car now. This is different stuff. This is...
just let you know, one thing earlier, as we noticed, Dan had a very fast pit stop earlier in the safety car. Well, one of the reasons because of a very high speed limit here. It's 100
speed limit, yeah,
miles per hour,
which is...
It's one of the fastest pit lanes in New Zealand, or even in the world.
Looks of things,
so there is... Mugen. Mugen is back in the car.
So it's Aston Martin Racing leading for the second race. And Lotus in second. That's brilliant stuff. Oh, he's gone wide and hit the wall. Sorry about that if you're not catching that on my co-commentator's screen. It will be his footage that we're using here.
On the live feed, feed.
He's
Contact
with the Dams.
Dams.
I don't think that's safety car bound though, but they have lost a lot of time.
Dams just clipped the back of the Lucasade racing car. No one's fault really. Just a slight tap there. It just caused the Dams car to just lose control slightly. So at the moment, with just over 13 minutes remaining, we got Aston Martin Racing leading, and Lotus are in second, followed by Lucasade Racing, who are having a great performance on their team debut.
Well, it's just a change of name. They were Monster Racing. They're just now Lucasade Racing, so it's not really a team debut. It's just a different name.
Whoa, and yeah, there does seem to be quite a major gearbox problem for the Lotus GP team.
But they're doing very well, despite this. I mean, they're in second. I mean, you can't complain about that.
So all teams need to do at least two pit stops in the race. Yes, all teams have done. All teams have pitted twice. Ah, wait.
That is true, I believe. Oh, so apparently they've only done one. So this is not current position for the Lucasade guys. Oh, and there's a little bit of
nearly contact.
A little bump, nearly a little collision there.
Yeah, so actually earlier, the reason why TRT and Lucasade were so far behind...
And they've gone wide! They've gone wide, they've hit...
Yeah, the reason was not because of...
I think their tyres are going.
The reason was not because of actual speed, it was just because they pitted earlier, but of course they didn't pit under the safety car.
Yeah, so they lost out a bit.
Unless... No. I mean that their reason for being so far behind wasn't because of a pit stop, it was due to a few mistakes by Army Guy 88. Anyway, now at the moment it's Mr. 33 in the car, and he's still out.
Yeah, he still needs to and it is getting... Stop, though. And now it's gone from a little bit brighter to a little bit darker again, as we just get a little bit more moon cover. So that was why it was a bit lighter just a moment ago.
Oh, and that is like the a millionth time that they've gone wide there at turn 1. We got Lotus.
Yeah, look, he's catching. He's catching. He's actually closed that gap.
Yeah, and then we also got Nocturne on his own in 5th, but that should be 4th once the Lucasade Racing team pits. So in a way, Nocturne has really lost position.
Lotus has spun, and Lucasade Racing are second.
They're in second. Lucasade.
No, he's shut the door.
Second.
No, he's through.
No.
He's through now. Lotus has gone wide.
That.
What's going on here? And he's hit the wall, and so is Dams. Oh my god, and it is a cut. So is that a penalty? Because effectively, it was an illegal overtake.
Wait. And the team, the Lucasade Racing team, have been ordered to give the place back.
Yeah, as they cut the chicane
to
completely.
Lotus. Yeah, I think that's probably... Oh, there's contact between Dams and Lotus, the two Lotus-based cars. And... Oh, bad rejoin! Oh, and he's contact, bad rejoin.
And now Dams gets 4th without even them pitting, and I think that's actually helped them. Meanwhile, Sam at the front is just taking it. Sam Stemo at the front. But it is a battle between the ex-Lotus 2 and the Lotus. So, well, he has nothing to lose now, does he?
Oh, wait.
It's safety car. Safety car.
And it's retiring. It's retiring.
Yeah, but it's on the track. It's not...
Okay, so the car will now be So the Lucasade Racing car will now be taken by the marshals.
So that means they get no points for retiring. If you do retire, that's it. You don't get any points. And the Dams car stopped. But it's got going again.
Oh, actually, wait. No, I think the car might be continuing.
I think the car is continuing. It's still a safety car because they did cause a very, very bad incident. They can't just park in the middle of a straight.
What happened there was the team went off the track to let Lotus GP pass. But then, just as Lotus GP was going past, it sort of drove onto the track, actually hitting Lotus GP car completely. The car's fault. Oh, and there's a problem.
Yeah, I think it's with Sam Steamer. There's something happening, or the safety car needs to really stop. As I say equals 3, which is apparently a revelation in the Roblox world.
Well, Well,
So
from
Stuart's inquiry.
wait. From the race cameras, you can clearly see there Lucas
Big
Racing
cut.
just driving onto the track at very low speed.
Well, the Lucas can unlap themselves because they're under a second.
They're not lapped. They weren't lapped, or at least.
It doesn't matter because they won't be.
Well, the safety car will be coming in this lap, as long as everyone is ready for it. But few problems there, but just in the free corners. And there we have the field bunching up.
Oh, no.
A bit too much contact.
No,
There.
it's
It's okay. No, it's sorry, too late, and it is
green flag now.
We got Dams in third, we got Lotus in second, then we got Nocturne, who of course, due to that safety car, is now caught up all the time that he lost by not pitting under the safety car.
Oh,
we got
going
Lotus
wide
off.
a bit.
Lotus and Dams. Lotus.
Remember, there is an extra lap after the half an hour. Oh, and there's a move by Nocturne, and he's made it stick. He's made it stick.
Oh, and he's what? They're wrong one.
What's happened?
Two.
Whoa, he's just stopped on track. He's just stopped on track.
Oh, and there's no
What's happened here? Safety car again by the looks of things.
Wait. He's lost connection.
It's a red flag. It's a red flag because there's an out of control. Red flag has been called here. That's interesting. The time will still go though, because we're on a fixed time limit. So, but there was an out of control.
Wait. Say that again. What did you say?
Sorry, was that? It's the time will still go through the red flag.
Okay, so the safety car will now go to the front of the grid to lead for a restart.
I think it might be a best
lap.
idea if we did a grid start, but formation start we may as well to stick with rules.
So
Lucky there's this wall here just blocking the uncontrollable Aston Martin car. That
So the team that are leading. Wait, would that be Lotus that will be leading? Well,
it depends if he comes back. If he's officially retired. Oh, and there seems to be. It's stuck in the wall. It's stuck in the wall, so we're gonna have to slightly move the barrier. As I think Sam Steamer has rejoined the race. If you'd like to teleport himself to me, or I'll bring it to the grid.
And because it was a red flag, we'll be able to rejoin in first.
Yep. So
there will be a formation lap, sort of just like normal.
Yeah, so just as if we started the race all over again, pretty much.
So the car just been lined up on the grid for the driver Sam Stemo to take it. And there it is.
As I stand on the wall here by first place. But yeah. Basically this is just commentary from me. All the live broadcast is from Newbeaver256, who's kindly enough to record qualifying, pre-show and everything, so I thank you very much.
Now, of course, when you're watching this, you'll be able to hear mine and elfernandez voices.
So
we will merge the two audio files together. So now, you know what? As we got the time, we'll do a little test. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
6,
8,
7,
9,
8,
10.
10. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
so the formation lap is on a go.
And there's only 2 minutes to go, plus an extra
2 minutes
lap.
plus extra. Well, 2 minutes. 2 minutes? Are you sure? It says 6 on mine.
Oh no! Sorry, 4 minutes. No, it's 4 minutes. It is actually 4 minutes. I've been counting the whole time. It's 4 minutes exactly now. So 4 minutes plus a lap. Oh god.
So something's piled up a little bit more.
Oh, something happened to the
Lotus.
So as we said earlier, there the Lotus GP car having some gearbox problems.
I think it's resolved a bit now. Here we go. just having, as I said, some problems. But I don't see why they should retire or anything. They're in second place. They're doing very well in second place. And they need these points. They really do need these points.
Or, well, really, when... Oh, no, there's a problem.
Once
There's a
again,
problem.
with the
There is
Lotus,
a big
stay
problem.
out. Safety car will stay out. Okay, I think it's solved a little bit.
So if the safety car had a pulled in, which of course it hasn't now, it would have actually been 3 minutes to go. Well, it's just coming up to the 3-minute mark, plus of course an extra lap.
So here we go.
Now, if you didn't know, there's been a bit of controversy involving the incident with the Lucasade racing car. Of course, Lucasade racing car driver, Mr. 83, says that the Lotus GP car, driven by Lotus 128, actually cut him off. Well, after a steward's inquiry, that is not the... Well, sorry, there will be a steward's inquiry after the race, but... Well, from my opinion, it just did seem like the Lucasade car just sort of drove into...
Yeah, it just looked like it went into the side of him, really. That's what it looked like on camera.
At very slow speed, rejoining
here we go.
Track at very slow speed, and the safety car is peeling into the pits.
As we get ready for the green flag. Now!
Oh, and they're all away.
I think it's all
so
safe
2 minutes.
Now. 2 minutes left, plus an extra lap.
So yeah, it is exactly 2 minutes, and then of course there is
Will
the
Aston Martin make it 2
so
for 2 here?
That'll probably.
Oh, he's got white. I think
he's
got. No, it's fine. It's fine. I thought he outbraked himself there. But Nocturne catching very quickly to the Dams car, and Lucasade Racing losing a lot of time. Oh, they've spun. They've spun. They took too much of the curb, and they've spun, and that's it.
So now the action cameras are back in force. Just having a quick look there at the Lucasade Racing car. And we got Dams still not able to overtake Lotus.
So,
and this looks like it could be another victory for the Aston Martin Racing. And he's at Lotus wide. Oh, with Dams down the inside on the content and nearly spins, but that is one of the best saves I've ever seen.
Well done, Dams. Whoever's driving that's not John, isn't it? So, oh, he spun it again.
Oh no!
Nocturne is in third.
Oh my god! And that is the biggest commentator's curse I've ever done. So that was previously at turn 1 a great save, and then at the chicane he just ruins it again. So Nocturne on the podium now in third position after being... Well, Nocturne's had a very weird race. They've been leading the race, they've been in fourth, they've been sort of fights, they've been in fifth, they've been everywhere. And actually, yeah, and it is now getting brighter near the end of this race, as you can see.
As now the drivers will have to get used to the light now.
Jesus Christ, my eyes hurt.
Right, 30 seconds.
So, this should be the penultimate lap.
So it will be final lap.
The 30-minute mark is just being reached. Oh, and there's been a retirement. The Lucasade racing car was just, well, we just saw one and a bit lap to go, have retired.
So here we go for the last lap.
They're in the garage.
As soon as they cross the line, and it is final lap.
And now.
And, well, what can it be said?
Oh, when we got a big battle for third between Nocturne and
Dams
Dams
on the inside.
and
didn't think that was going to get away with that. I could still see Lotus still kind of stealing this away from...
I can't, and actually I think it's all about this battle for third. It is all about this battle for third, because look... Dams are looking to the inside.
Oh, they've gone wide! They've gone wide! Oh my god, they've triggered the lead!
Oh, and he's got
they've taken the lead!
There's contact! And he's third! Oh, no. Well, we need to get to the end.
Got away, but Sam Steamer makes it 2 for 2. Unless Lotus can do it on this straight. No, he can't. But it's a very good race. Otherwise, so Sam wins.
Well. So that was a big incident there on the final lap. It looked like the Nocturne car just went... Ow. Stop. Ali, your mic. Anyway, so it looked like the Nocturne car just completely... Well, it looked like it went wide, and then there was contact made, not really sure whose fault that was, and that just sent the Nocturne car spinning, as we hear an echoing mic which has now been sorted. And that will be shown later. Yeah, so that's now Aston Martin Racing taking full control in the championship. Second with a Lotus GP car. So we're just getting the podium ready. So here we are. Now, of course, this is not official results. Two incidents to be reviewed, which was the incident between Lotus 128 and Mr. 33, and then, of course, the incident on the final lap between Nojon and ZZZ 55666 Mugen. But the winner, with no incidents at all, was Sam Stemo in the Aston Martin Racing on his own, no driver swaps, but of course he had to do 10-second pit stops instead. Second, we unofficially have Lotus 128 in the Lotus GP team, and third, we have Nojon in the Dams team. My man and racer has to be Sam Stemo. He got pole. Well, bar from the pit stops, he led from start to finish. No problems with other cars, and a very good event for Aston Martin Racing. Yeah, Lotus 128, that is. Anyway, whoops. Now, just let you know, sorry for that little Skype box on the right side of the broadcast for the last 20 minutes. No. But anyway, so this will be the end of the round 2 broadcast. Tune in next week for round 3 at Zhuhai Raceway. Yes. Good night! Haha!